out of 50 states have, by state law, are mandatorily expected to teach sex education in elementary schools. Today I will be talking about sex education in elementary schools. My name is Tamika Moore. President Barack Obama has allotted $1.3 billion annually for sex education in elementary schools across the nation. Sex education prevents teen pregnancies, abortions, STDs, STIs, which are sexually transmitted infections. There are 19 million sexually transmitted infections that are discovered each year now. Early parenthood, and we will also be talking about how we will save taxpayers money, or money in our pockets. Teen pregnancies. The United States remains #1 for highest birth rate of single teen moms. Teen Mom is a television show on MTV, Channel 60 on Comcast, that many teens look forward to getting pregnant, submitting a resume, and actually take the chance and hope to get on this TV show to have their lifestyle advertised, per se, and to show off their life as being a teenage mother, and they think it's cool. The ratings are off the chart, and it's a shame. We want to prevent this. Babies born from babies cultivate mental, physical, and poverty problems. We have Lena Medina, age 5. She gave birth in Peru. A 5-year-old gave birth, y'all. January 1993, Zolma Morales gave birth at age 6 in Mexico. The baby that she gave birth to was 7 pounds. I mean, goodness. What are we dealing with here? If we're not teaching these kids in elementary school about sex, we're seeing results here at age 5 and 6. They're giving birth already. Next slide, please. Abortions. We want to prevent abortions. Does the child need parental consent? The child is the mother. If you have an 11-year-old child that wants an abortion, who does the child turn to? The mother, or is it left up to the child for the end result of to have the abortion? They have the Plan B pill, which is the abortion pill, $50 at Walgreens. American Express sponsors the pregnancy test manufacturing companies that often have a billion-dollar industry in itself. They take stock market options. Well, insurance companies cover a child in labor. You know, it's to my understanding that a child is under the parent's insurance. Now, if a child goes into labor, will the insurance company then cover the child that's in labor having another child? No. So we want to prevent all this. STDs, STIs, there are 4 kinds: bacterial, fungal, viral, parasites, gonorrhea, yeast infections, HIV, AIDS, and crabs. Next slide, please. Early parenthood. How can a child have credit to buy a house? You know, if the child wants to get pregnant and is uneducated about sex because of lack of sex education in the elementary school where it needs to be, look at what happens. The child may need to leave school and take the child to the doctor, or take their child to the ER. How is that child going to take their child to the ER if they don't have a driver's license? They have to call mommy and daddy to come pick them up from school? I mean, this is a serious issue. What age does McDonald's start hiring? Or, you know, it comes out of our tax, it comes out of our pockets. We're the ones paying for these children who are single parents raising their children out on the streets alone without fathers. We're the ones paying. Next slide. Money, y'all, money. Please demand Pell Grants for sex education in elementary schools. Go to town hall meetings, raise your voice, tell off city council, go up to Mallory Lowry and say, hey, look, you know, I'm sick and tired of seeing these kids having kids, and I'm $50 short a paycheck because it's going to poverty and welfare and WIC and free food stamps and things of that nature. Will you point your finger or will you take action? Attend PTA meetings. Get involved. Stop this. This is not right. We need sex education in elementary schools. Next slide. This is Candace Thornwell. She's 10 years old. She's my little sister with Big Brothers Big Sisters. And she's the reason I came up with this topic, this issue. I was not aware of the severity of peer pressure in elementary school until she came to me in confidentiality and started talking to me about sex. I was blown away. The children have come up with different nicknames about body parts. She's learning from people at the playground about sex, not from the pastor at church, not from a professional counselor, not from some educated scholar, but she's learning from other kids who are playing around with other kids involved in sex in the streets and drugs. This is not acceptable, and there's a huge problem about this. And I highly suggest that you get involved in, if you have children, talk to your kids about sex. Go ahead, it's okay. There's nothing shameful about it. It needs to be a subject that's taught. It needs to be a subject that's, it's already got a budget. And if there aren't any other questions, I hope I persuaded you all into seriously putting your minds into focusing on sex education in elementary schools. Thank you.